Hello. Welcome. Sorry about going live and then going back offline and then back online again. Had a bit of a scare with my computer where the audio that was going through the headphones was just not going through on my end. I just, every day we further stray from what John Microsoft once said when he made Windows 7. And then we made Windows 8, and that was a train wreck. And then we made Windows 10, and that was like, it was kind of bad at first, but then it got better. And then we got Windows 11, which never got good, and is now forced upon everyone. And here we are. And I'm still suffering to this day that Windows 11 has to exist. So, welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing well. We're going to be watching the Nintendo Direct of September 12th, 2025. If, by the way, you'd never have believed me before that I am a very original YouTuber, I'd like to show you this screenshot from just a moment ago. Uncle Al forgot to update his thumbnail, but otherwise, every one of these channels... Well, I mean, one of them is actually Nintendo. But everyone that I follow is live right now with a near identical thumbnail. Which, whatever. But, yeah, I know. Everyone does this. I quite like to preserve my reactions to these shows. Because it's kind of neat to go back to past years' Nintendo Directs and be like, oh man... Remember how excited I was for Mario and Luigi Brothership? Remember how not excited I am about the existence of Mario and Luigi Brothership right now? Yeah, that's kind of the stuff that's neat for me to cover with a Nintendo Direct. And if you want to watch live with me, that's awesome. But, typically on my end, that's not what I do this for. But I tried to go live like 10 minutes ago, like I said, and then my computer fucked up, so I'm gonna have to do speed round on the prediction stuff, but I don't really have a lot for you. What I will say is I am manifesting with the Clavier Gavin theme that we get a new Phoenix Wright, but I kind of doubt that that's gonna happen. It has been 9 years since Spirit of Justice. Would be nice. So, welcome in. Here, why don't we get the actual audio going here? It's a little quiet, isn't it? I'll boost it for now. I think it might just be quiet by default. We'll have to see. Probably actually also want to see the show once it starts. Very, very probable thing happening there. Okay. Okay, well, I don't need this to be 4K, because I literally don't even have a 4K monitor, so... Let's put it at... Honestly, probably 1080 is gonna be fine, but... I want to see what watching a Nintendo Direct in 4K will do. So, if it starts to lag, I'll keep an eye on my dropped frames and such over here. I'm gonna have to look at that monitor for that, though. Yeah, we can do it like that. Sure, that'll work. But yeah, my predictions for this Direct are as follows. There's gonna be Mario. There's probably going to be Metroid Prime 4. There's probably going to be Minecraft 2. There's probably going to be No Silk Song, because the game is out. We are free from the eternal shackles of Shaw! No longer do we have to look in the YouTube chat of the Nintendo and see people posting about that Hollow Knight. Instead, now we're gonna get people posting about Smash Brothers, which they kind of already did anyways. People are gonna call this Direct shit when they realize, wait a minute, Sakurai can't mitosis himself and work on 2 games at once like that? Like, he puts enough effort into one game. What makes you think he's gonna work on Air Ride and Smash at the same time? I have legitimately seen, like, notably, like, like YouTubers that have been around for a while make that prediction, and I'm like, huh? Are you just like, I feel like everyone, when it comes to these fucking direct prediction, you know, the lowest hanging fruit of YouTube content, I feel like people just spout what they want, and no one actually ever like does a legitimate prediction. That's my theory. Also, kind of looks like the frame rates, but I'm not dropping frames. But I'm gonna... on my OBS capture, it looks like the frame rate's struggling, but I think that's also just how OBS capture kind of works. So I don't know. What else do I think? I do think we're gonna see Hollow Knight. Not fucking Hollow Knight. Sorry, I was reading my stream title and trying to talk at the same time. I do think we are going to see Tomodachi Life. That's what I was trying to say. And probably, hopefully, Rhythm Heaven would be nice, because this is going to be not exclusively Switch 1 content, or Switch 2 content for that matter. It'll be, I guess, a mixture of both. I do not expect a Mario sports game, but it is Mario's 35th anniversary, so we'll see on that front. Sorry, 40th anniversary. No F-Zero. I think Kirby Air Ride and Mario Kart World will be plenty for now. I would love an F-Zero, don't get me wrong. I would lose my fucking mind over it. But... oh god, I'm glitching out. I do think... F-Zero itself needs to wait just a bit. Because, like, I already see people asking, like, do we really need it, like, Air Ride after Mario Kart World? I mean... for a lot of people, the answer is yes, because they don't like Mario Kart World. So not a lot of people are playing that game. For me, I already recognize that they are very different games. But, you know, I still think maybe the general consumer may ask that question. So, with that in mind, maybe not doing F-Zero right now is a great idea. Because I want F-Zero to come back, and I want it to come back with a bang. The other thing people, I feel like, don't really do when they try to do direct predictions is they don't consider the fact that, like, not all of the bangers are coming out right now. You know? Like, first of all, that shit's gotta be spaced out. Even if the games are done, like what we've seen with Fire Emblem, where, like, that game, the most recent one that I forget, Toothpaste-chan, that one was done like 2 years before it came out, reportedly. And like Xenoblade 3 was done early enough to the point that they could move the release date up so they could delay Splatoon. And like keep their schedule pretty filled out. So, I do think Switch 2 is in desperate need of some kind of new, really big hitting game. And for me, I'm very much looking forward to Kirby Air Ride. That's going to be my biggest game of the year that I'm looking forward to currently. I still think Bonanza is my game of the year, and maybe if I had played Silk Song, I could say that, but I'm not going to play Silk Song this year. I'm going to get to that next year. So that won't enter my discussion. But, you know, I think the Switch 2 desperately needs like a really big hitting game. Hyrule Warriors ain't it. Very many people I know don't even give a shit about Hyrule Warriors. Kind of myself included. And I really liked Age of Calamity more than most, I'd say. From what I saw of it online anyways. But, you know, I think Age of Imprisonment is going to be probably a good game. But like I've said many a times before, I really despise Tears of the Kingdom story. I think it's the weakest we've ever had out of a Zelda game, maybe even out of first-party Nintendo. And yeah, I'm counting things like Mario 3 in that, which don't have stories going on in them. But I think that's what works about something like Mario 3 is its minimalistic story. You know, it works. Tears of the Kingdom story doesn't work. It straight up lies. So, I don't know. I'll never get over my salt for that. probably still gonna play it. I might even like it, but it's just like on the surface level, I kind of don't care. What else do we know? Splatoon Raiders is coming out in 2026. We'll probably see that today. I honestly forgot that that was even announced like 4 months ago, but it was. It'd be nice if we could see some Switch 2 editions of... I mean, my vote goes to the Xenoblade games, but honestly, any Switch 1 game, if it gets a Switch 2 edition, is good news. Though, I would prefer if it was more on the Mario Odyssey side, where it's the free update, and it's just like resolution bumps. Like, that's cool to me. The Switch 2 edition, where it's like Kirby and the Forgotten Land, I hear was very good. But then Mario Party Jamboree was a fucking shot in the foot. And like an absolute train wreck where like the 4K resolution is locked behind the new content. They don't even update the regular boards to run better or anything like that. Not that they run terribly, but you know, the resolution bump is kind of why I buy Switch 2 editions. So I didn't buy Mario Party Jamboree. And I was going to until I saw how like fucking terribly put together it was. So I don't know what the fuck was going on with that. Dragon Drive $50 edition with real wheelchair peripheral controller, that would be nice. What else? Mario buys a fucking gun. That's gonna be what he puts out on his 40th anniversary. And we're gonna follow that up with... I don't know, probably the Mario movie's definitely gonna be here, right? Like, I saw there was leaks about the movie name apparently being, like, patented or something. Do you think Nintendo will address their own allegations that they patent random bullshit? Which is a disservice to the entire industry? Nah, they won't announce that. They'll just act like that didn't happen. I did see some people be like, Nintendo only announced this Direct because they knew they were going to get away with that. But this is the one time where Nintendo Direct leakers actually got the date right. I say the one time. It's happened at least the last few times, I think. But we've known about this Direct for the last, like, 2 or 3 weeks, I feel. So I don't know quite how long that patent was being processed, but I think it is awfully convenient that that happens like that, and it kind of happens frequently. But I don't think it's a common denominator. I do think it is, unfortunately, just a weird coincidence. Just being realistic, you know. I hate it when Nintendo does random bullshit, and I also don't know much about patent law. Some lawyers that I've seen on the gaming side have said that, like, this is not as abnormal as some publications are making it out to seem. So, allegedly, they'll have this patent, but they won't act on it, is the idea. So, we'll see. Anyways, they're gonna get that text off my screen? Let's watch. Yo, they're announcing balls?! Sweaty balls coming to Nintendo Switch 2! Yes! For when your ball sweat just isn't enough. Now you get the gaming edition. Great show. Also, this is allegedly the longest Nintendo Direct we've ever gotten. Mario Maker 3. It is his 40th anniversary. If anyone actually thought there was gonna be no Mario today, I'm sorry to announce. His birthday's like tomorrow, I think.
Konnichiwa, Miyamoto desu.
Hello.
Hello,
I'm
buddy.
Shigeru Miyamoto. We'll start today's Nintendo Direct with the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary.
Thank
Tomorrow,
you.
September 13th, marks 40
Yep.
years since
Tomorrow.
the launch of Super Mario Bros. In Japan. We got here because so many people have played.
How's that
Thank you
volume?
all very much.
Let
The
me bring
Mario
it down
games
just
have been
slightly.
supported by evolutions in digital technology and gaming consoles. Additionally, Mario has taken on many different designs in the artwork.
Have we
At the
seen
Nintendo
any
Museum,
of that
which
concept
opened in
art?
Kyoto last year, we've created an art gallery that displays character
I see
illustrations
Wario Land
drawn
back there.
during the development of different games. There are also
Waluigi
illustrations
art.
and pixel art from the Mario series.
Huh.
Also, from now through next September, the ticket for admission will change to the design shown here.
Okay.
And starting this December, we're planning a 40th anniversary light display.
Whoa.
You'll still need a reservation to enter the museum, but we hope those visiting
Yeah,
will
I'm
check
not
it
gonna
out.
probably go to this museum within the next 10 years, so
On top of
thanks
that,
though.
Earlier in May, following Japan and Hollywood, we opened the third Super Nintendo World theme park.
Gamers are already saying this is the worst direct. They've shown zero gameplay.
We hope you can
I
experience
guarantee
the
it.
world of Super Mario in real life.
Come on, gamers!
Next is more news about Kyoto. We'll be supporting the Kyoto Marathon, which will take place next February.
Okay.
Since its inception in 1985,
Mario has
the Super
always
Mario
known how to
series
run.
has been running for 40 years, thanks to everyone's support. But this time, Mario himself will be cheering on the runners.
Well, that's Switch 1 footage for
This
sure.
is the race bib that the runners will wear.
That was reused trailer footage, I could tell.
We'll be supporting in other ways as well.
You probably couldn't tell,
If you're
but
interested in
I could
marathons,
see the
why not
pixels.
take the opportunity to
It
run
looked
through
like it was like
Kyoto?
re-downloaded, like it was like
Also,
YouTube
coming
compressed.
next spring. Please take a look at this.
Next spring. This is the movie. Guaranteed. Yep. Super Mario Galaxy. Yo, him. I like this music. They made this movie a lot faster than the first one. I guess because they already had like a lot of the assets and models. The frame rate is like chunking. I'm gonna turn the resolution down. It's still kind of chunking. Yeah. Well, they just jumped straight into that, didn't I? Or didn't they? Why am I taking credit for that? I guess they loved the
The name
Luma
of
so
the new
much.
movie that Nintendo and Illumination are producing together is the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
They're gonna make
What kinds
Rosalina's
of adventures do
backstory
you think
even
Mario
sadder.
and his friends will have in space. This movie will be the main event of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary.
Okay.
Let's also
Is
hear
that
some
all they're
remarks
doing
from
this
the
year?
movie's co-producer Chris-san from Illumination. Chris-san,
Thank you,
Oh,
Miyamoto-san.
that Chris. Okay.
As we celebrate Mario's 40th anniversary, it's an opportunity to
ducks.
reflect on the 4 decades of creativity, imagination, and adventure that Mario has brought
How
to
many
life for
Facebook
fans
moms are
across
screaming in chat
generations
because of the
and
minion in the
around world.
background?
From
Go
its
ahead, own
groundbreaking
up.
world building
Own up to it.
to its iconic characters and unforgettable music, the Super Mario Brothers have left a lasting impact on the very fabric of our culture.
Fabric?
All of us at
Clothes
Illumination
confirmed?
feel so fortunate to continue our collaboration with Nintendo as we expand the life of Mario in movies. And while the Super Mario Galaxy games are the core inspiration for our story, this next film holds surprises for fans of every Mario era. Our directors,
Yeah, even
Michael
Mario is
Jelinek
missing?
and Aaron Horvath, along
What
with
about
the
Mario's tennis for the
extraordinary
Virtual
team
Boy?
of artists at our studio in Paris, are very busy working to deliver a film that aspires to
Hotel
earn its
Mario.
place in the history of
here's
weird
the
cinema.
problem.
Brian
many
Tyler is
Goombas.
also returning to compose a score that blends together musical themes from Mario's incredible game heritage.
And then they will all get
Also
replaced
thrilled
by like
to welcome
AC/DC.
Chris Pratt as Mario.
Wow.
Anya Taylor-Joy as
I don't
Princess
feel
Peach.
Taylor-Joy right now.
Charlie Day as Luigi.
This is a certain day, yeah.
Jack Black as Bowser.
No way they bringing Bowser back.
Keegan-Michael Key as Toad. And Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek.
Fuck yeah. You did a great
as
job.
we continue to make progress on the Super Mario Galaxy movie, we
Any
look
new
forward to
announcements? I mean,
sharing more
that's
with you in
very
the future.
predictable.
And until then, thank you, and back to you, Miyamoto-san.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Thank you, Chris-san. I'm also involved in the production every day, and I'm enjoying it. It's a
Every
movie
day.
worthy of the 40th anniversary. Please wait a little longer for its release. While you're waiting, I have something I'd like to show you. Please take a look at this.
Is it Super Mario Galaxy 2? Okay, Switch 1. Yeah. 3D All-Stars is coming back? Yeah? What? But we already have Galaxy 1 on Switch. What? Why are we doing this? I mean, I want Galaxy 2, but we... Okay. I guess if you missed out on getting it the first time... That means people who are paying for this, a lot of them are spending money for something they already have on the same system. I mean, I love Galaxy, and this is an excuse to replay Galaxy 2, which I haven't played since I streamed it. Who? Please tell me they, like, reworked the controls of Jabberjays. Or the what is it called? The flutter guy? The bird. I don't like the bird controls. Maybe the rolling ball. Yeah, that needs to be reworked as well. I remember getting very angry. If I'm supposed to be excited, it just looks like Dolphin. Again, like, I'm excited for Galaxy 2, but Galaxy 1 is already on Switch, so I hope it's not $800. Because if this is full priced, then I'm angry, kind of. Maybe they'll expand her story. Is that new text? What is that supposed to mean? Okay. Wow! Digital versions of Galaxy and Galaxy 2 will also be available on the eShop. Oh, I really like that amiibo, actually. Both of those.
That's right. It's the games that share the movie's title.
Wow!
Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2. Okay, I'll turn it over to the original director.
You
for
haven't
Super
missed
Mario
much,
Galaxy.
Megan. They just showed the Mario movie trailer and clarified that Mario is alive.
From here, I'll introduce the games that will
He
be
looks very
released as part
tired.
of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. First, the two games you just saw were developed around the idea of what Mario's adventures would be like in space. The planets have gravity.
Okay, I
and
did
seeing
see
Mario not fall
that
off of
text
them
was
while upside
updated.
down was very impressive.
Yeah, the
even
font
as
is
a
different here. This is weird.
The second game also returns
They-
15 years
I
after
can't
its
believe I'm
original
noticing
release
this,
on
but yes, the font is different. So it is actually, they put, this isn't just the game
Now in both
upscaled.
games. And we've also added new pages.
Okay, that's what I thought I was
I
reading.
hope you're looking forward to that as well. In addition, the storybook will be available as a real-life product.
Oh, fuck,
The
god
new
damn it.
pages I mentioned won't be included, but more details.
It doesn't include the new
including the
content, though. You have to buy the
will
game
be
if you want that.
available on the My Nintendo Store website later today, so please check that out.
I actually kind of want that.
Super
I'm not
Mario
gonna lie.
Galaxy plus Super Mario Galaxy 2
I don't need
will
it,
launch
but-
on Nintendo Switch, but you can play these games on Nintendo Switch too.
Yeah.
Many other Mario titles are also available on Nintendo Switch, So if there's
Wow,
one you haven't played
Brothership.
yet,
I love
why
that
not take
game.
The opportunity to try it. Okay, let's introduce some other Mario games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay. Can you give me, like, Switch 2 updates for all of those? Well, I lied when I said there was no sports coming.
The latest entry
I guess
in the
we're just
Mario
giving
Tennis
up on-
series is hitting the court on Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, baseball. I was like,
Mario Tennis
which one did we
Fever.
miss out on?
Use top spins, slices,
Aces was very
blocks,
good, but then
and
all the
other
other sports
familiar
games were
shots.
kind of dog shit on Switch.
But now you can also slide and use other fancy footwork with new defensive maneuvers.
I don't think that's new. I'm pretty sure we've always been able to do that.
Swing into action with new equipment called Fever Rackets. Keep a rally going to build up your fever gauge.
Wow.
Then unleash a fever shot.
I want a new baseball. Oh, hey, it's
The
Peter.
ice racket.
I like Peter.
Summon mushrooms that shrink your
New
opponents
dong?
using
Yeah, new
the
dong
mini
design.
mushroom racket. Or duplicate yourself with the shadow racket.
Huh.
There
Well,
are 30 fever rackets. each
Industry
with their
plant
own
character
abilities.
is
Pair them
confirmed.
With 38 playable characters. The
38?
most in series history to find your own
Good.
strategy.
Singular Luma was chosen.
Let's see the game modes being served up. A
Hey,
talking flower
you know what?
provides riveting
38 is pretty
commentary
great.
in tournament mode.
Because
Aim for the top
part of the
by
problem was
completing
the
different
other sports
objectives
games
in
launched
the
with so
Trial
little
Towers mode.
content. And then they were like, oh, let's update it for free over time. But then everyone stops giving a shit.
Mix it up mode.
Oh, these stadiums look
Even
really
so,
cool.
You'll experience wonder effects.
Okay,
In the online modes, choose between casual play with
Pokey.
customizable rules in Online Room, or go for glory in ranked matches.
wow.
You can even gently swing your Joy-Con 2 controller like a racket for a more authentic experience in swing mode.
Yeah, I won't be doing that, but thanks for the option.
After encountering monsters on a remote island, Mario and friends are transformed into babies, kicking off a series of unexpected events in the game's adventure mode. With their tennis skills gone, the
Everyone
babies will need
is
to learn
toddler.
how
I
to
saw
play
Baby Waluigi. That's a new
and defeat
industry
the
plant
monsters to
character.
return to normal. Mario Tennis Fever launches on Nintendo Switch 2 February 12th.
Wow. It's almost the day of love.
That was Mario Tennis Fever.
I know what I'll be doing this Valentine's
Familiar
Day.
tennis
I'll be
gameplay.
getting a fever
Leading
on.
to this latest entry are fever shots, which change depending on your racket. There are plenty of other modes as well, so please look forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
Switch 2 edition. Come on, give it to me. Mario Wonder. Here we go.
Hi!
Oh,
What'll it be?
I knew it.
More multiplayer mayhem is coming
This is
to
such
the
a great
Flower
game.
Kingdom in
This was
Super
also
Mario
probably the
Brothers
most
Wonder,
predictable thing that I
Nintendo
forgot to
Switch
say.
2 edition. Plus meet up in Bella Bell Park. A large
Oh, shit.
plaza
Is
has
that
been
Fanto?
discovered in the Flower Kingdom.
I know about Fanto.
Bella Bell Park. Here, you can enjoy a variety of
There he
attractions
is,
that let you
Fanto.
team up with or work against friends and family.
Huh.
Let's go over some of the things you can do.
Yep, Fanto's straight up back.
The most coins to win.
Swole Cloud.
Collect coins as you make your way through the course. And don't miss your chance to get rich.
Whoever has the most lives at the end wins.
Use items to duke it out.
I still feel like the talking
Dodge
flower
attacks and try to
voice
survive.
sounds like Arlo.
Whoever's it at the end loses.
Run and hide and tag.
Oh, this is cool.
If you're tagged, you're it.
Huh.
And the other players get to transform and hide.
Prop hunt.
Work together to relay.
Pass the
These are
bob
some
off to each
interesting
other so
game
it
modes.
doesn't explode before you reach the goal.
Work together to get to the goal.
Place donut blocks while
Is
your
this Mario
friends run
Land
across them.
2 music? I don't think so, but it sounds very similar.
Jump to the beat.
Jump
whole
in time
level of
and
jumping to the
lift
beat.
will rise. Get in sync, then
Look at those
1,
ninjas!
2, 3, jump!
This looks good, actually.
Plus, there are so many other attractions to enjoy. Grab your friends and family for multiplayer
Actually,
fun
this
in
looks
some of
really,
their
really
parks.
good. I'm pleased with this.
The Nintendo
Oh,
Switch
wow,
2
they're
edition
back.
adds other new content as well. Look forward to more on that in the future. Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
Spring, they don't even have a
Nintendo
release
Switch
date
2
for this yet.
edition, Plus Meetup in Bella Bell Park launches on Nintendo Switch 2
I
next
love
spring.
how the Nintendo Direct announcement tweet said games focused on winter 2025. And they're
Super
already
Mario
announcing...
Brothers Wonder
They've
is
so
getting
far
a
not
Nintendo
announced
Switch 2
anything coming out this year. Well, actually, the
Main
Galaxy
plot.
games
Meetup
coming out
in
next
Bella
month.
Bell Park adds more multiplayer
But,
options
I mean,
to
those
enjoy.
also came out
It also adds other
15
new
years ago,
content,
so...
So stay tuned for more details in the future. About these chatty characters,
Was it something I said?
Yeah.
the talking flowers. We actually made them.
We kind of look alike, huh?
Wow, what a toy.
Really?
Not an
Sometimes
interactive
they'll talk on
product.
their own. Just like that. These talking flowers. can
Nintendo
make
really
everyday
wants to
life
get
a
back
little
into
more
the
fun.
toy industry,
They're
which,
planned for
you know,
release
is not
next
my
spring.
thing, but
Okay. Next
mean-
is the last game for the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary part of this presentation.
I'm kind of down for it, though. Product placement. Yo, Yoshi game.
One day, on the island where Yoshi and his friends live, a talking book named Mr. E suddenly falls from the
Mr.
sky.
E. E.
It looks like the book
fuck is
has
this?
information within its pages about unusual creatures.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do buy into the capitalism, especially with
Jumps in
Nintendo,
to help
but
investigate.
you know, what I have to say is Nintendo does make some really fun toys, and has in the past. Oh my,
We found it right
Oh.
away.
oh, this looks
Tastes kinda
really good.
sweet. You can carry this creature on your back. Touch
Oh,
flower
the
buds
art
with it.
style anyways, I don't know about the game. Yoshi games tend to... They're either really good in the case of Yoshi's Island 1
You'll
and
make all
Woolly World,
sorts of
or they're
discoveries
really
about the
bad
creatures
in
you
the case of Crafted World.
And
So
those
I don't know if this is going to be a
discoveries will
great
bring
game, but art direction,
Hey, we found
10
some
out of 10.
dandelions.
I love this, the like stop
Touch them,
motion
and
effect
they'll
too.
Scatter in the air. Oh no, that creature is stuck.
How's the volume, by the way, Megan? Can you hear me
It
okay
seems
over
like
the direct?
Dandelions can absorb nutrients. Oh, they can even cause rocks to
Yeah,
crack.
okay.
Thanks to them, we were able to break the rock. It looks like there are still lots
Oh,
of
there's Yoshi
unusual
story
creatures
enemies in here,
residing
too.
within the book.
Oh my god, this art style.
A page-turning adventure awaits.
I am so happy that, like, Nintendo has finally embraced...
Yoshi and the
Stop,
Mysterious
like,
Book launches on
They've
Nintendo
embraced
Switch
allowing
2
their characters to
spring.
be, like, animated and expressive. They don't have to be this
A new
milk
game
toast,
starring Yoshi is on the
generic
way.
design, new Super Mario Brothers
The game
bullshit.
takes place within a mysterious book. You'll make discoveries and encounter all sorts of things as you're exploring. Please stay tuned for future
Now, how
updates.
many people are going to react to this and say,
That's all
oh my
for
god, the
Super
frame
Mario
rate is
Brothers
ass,
40th anniversary.
not realizing it's an intentional
In addition
effect?
to the games coming in the future, the new movie releases next spring. We hope you enjoy all sorts of adventures with Mario. Okay, we'll now begin our usual Nintendo Direct.
Okay,
First,
20
we'll
minutes
introduce
on
games
Mario.
launching on Nintendo Switch.
It's
That's pretty
time
much
to
what I
storm
expected
into
this direct to be,
Cryptica.
actually. A segment focused on
Mesmerizing
Mario's
world of
anniversary
Cryptica
and then, like, the
awaits
real
this
direct.
2D side-scrolling roguelike adventure. Fight your way through this 80s anime-inspired realm solo or with a friend. Couch co-op,
Yeah, this looks like
where
Switch 1
every
footage.
battle is twice as chaotic
Or it's
and
at least really
twice as
crusty.
thrilling. Hone your swift swordplay against a variety of foes. Uncover a wide array of unique melee and ranged weapons.
I don't know how well it's coming across on my version of the stream, but I can tell that this is a little lower resolution.
With the help of magical creatures called Storm Hearts, you'll gain permanent upgrades to boost your abilities and help you on your next run.
No
And
way.
In couch co-op mode, you can experiment with ability upgrades by combining and sharing power-ups for different playstyles. Storm Lancers launches exclusively
Nope,
on
there's the
Nintendo
shadow
Switch
drop.
system.
Guaranteed. I said there was going to be one yesterday.
The wilderness is calling.
Cozy farming sim plus Minecraft.
Inspired by the Australian outback. In
Plus
this charming
Australia.
survival life sim, there are plenty of ways to make this wilderness your home.
Wow.
Plant crops, catch fish, gather resources, and plenty more.
Hey, check this out.
But don't let your guard down while exploring. Wild creatures may attack, so
What do you
use
think
your
of that?
tools,
Huh?
weapons, and wits to make it out in one piece. As you progress, you can turn this rugged island into a bustling town. Visit shops, enjoy festivals, and talk with visitors. Some of them might even decide to live here. Plus, up to 4 friends can build co-op. Dinkum launches as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system November 5th. Pre-orders and a demo.
Oh, I'm
will
sorry.
be
Was there a
available
game on my screen?
today on Nintendo eShop. Embark on a colorful adventure.
This Mighty Number 9?
Save a mysterious planet in the platforming adventure Popucom.
I'm sorry, say that one more time? Popucom.
Multiplayer-only game.
Multiplayer only.
Color is key.
Fuck you if you don't have
Attack enemies with the
friends.
same color to defeat them. Each adventurer can only fire 2 colors,
Huh.
so you'll need to swap between them during battle. Timing is critical too. Work together to fire colors at the right time to overcome obstacles. You can also use items like shields to block lasers or drones to create platforms.
It's Tears of the Kingdom 2.
Powerful bosses can be found at the end of stages.
Tears of the Kingdom
Team up
plus...
to take them down.
What was that game where you shot the orbs
Additionally,
as a
in party
frog?
mode, up to 4 pals can take on a
It was
variety
like a
of
puzzle game on the
challenges together.
360.
A colorful co-op adventure awaits in Popucom, launching on Nintendo Switch this
Popucom.
holiday.
Here it is. Now this is the game
Here,
of the
on
century.
this small island floating in the sea.
No
there
Animal
are many
Crossing, but
characters,
this
each living
will
their
be
own
very, very
carefree
good.
lives.
When is the game coming out?
Let's take a look at what's happening in the Tomodachi Life Living the Dream game.
Why do you have to say it like that? The Tomodachi Life,
You're
the
in
Living
charge
the
of this
Dream
island.
game.
You can create me characters of anyone you'd like living here.
Tell me,
Base
are
them
they
on a
bringing
friend,
back the Metopia
a
Me
family
editor?
member, or even yourself. Once you've chosen their personality and voice,
I think I might have saw a UI element for it, but I don't know.
I can't wait to start living here.
The me characters you create will enjoy their island life.
I
However
appreciate that they went with text-to-speech, like intentionally shitty sounding voices,
Wonder what's up.
instead of like
I'm
trying to
so
go
hungry.
like an AI realistic
Food for
route.
thought.
The AI, the
Enjoy.
text-to-speech voices really adds a lot to Tomodachi Life.
Looks like that hit the spot. This me looks bored all by their lonesome. Someone needs a pick-me-up.
It's like the Me Plaza. They knew what they were doing with that.
They
Force
really
them
hit
to
it
be
off, all
friends.
thanks to this meetup. This is just a small slice of the life here on the island. Stay tuned for more information in the future.
I hope they allow for gay relationships in this one. Holy fuck!
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. This just in. Following previous reports of a 2026 release date, we can
delayed.
now confirm that Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, launches next spring. More on this story
Wow,
as it
they still
develops.
aren't committing to a release date on that. Jesus.
There was breaking news in that trailer.
I guess.
Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream will launch next spring.
To Koizumi.
Please wait a little longer for this new dream life.
How many takes do you think it took
Next
for
up
him
are
to do
games
that?
heading to Nintendo Switch 2.
Man,
including
that
some games that will also be available
that
on
looked
Nintendo
fine, but like it doesn't look like it's getting any kind of like up bump on Switch 2, which is kind of
Slash,
disappointing.
and clash in these games.
like it also looked kind of crusty.
Get over here and choose your fighter in this totally collection of Mortal Kombat classics. This
Who was that
compilation
man?
features
I don't know much about Mortal
classic games
Kombat,
from the
but
90s and early 2000s,
someone's losing their
including
mind at
arcade,
this.
console, and handheld versions. Friendship matters.
All I
So
know
play
is
your
that
pals
Mortal
locally
Kombat
or
has
take the
funny-
in-game tournament global with added support
That's-
for online play. Want a break from combat? Dive into an interactive documentary that
It's
includes
the censored
concept art,
versions, though.
archival footage, and exclusive interviews with
Tony
the
is
original
shook.
creators.
Tony is
Prepare
working. He's
to
not
take
actually able to
your
watch
life
this, he
when
said.
Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection launches digitally on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
If it's
October
available on
30th,
other
and
platforms,
physically December 12th.
people will play it there because it'll probably be uncensored there.
Experience the first game in the Final Fantasy VII Remake Trilogy.
Do you think this version of the game will also have frame rate issues in the pre-rendered cutscenes?
Cloud Strife,
Like the
a
PC
former
release?
member of Shinra's elite soldier unit.
Apparently
While he's
this was in
working
the
as a
Switch 2
mercenary,
Direct
the legendary
while
hero
the
Sephiroth, who
fucking
supposedly died
frame
on a
rate was
past
getting
mission,
destroyed on
suddenly
Nintendo stream.
appears.
We all
The
kind of
fate
missed
of
it.
The planet is now in your hands. Final Fantasy VII
It looks
Remake Intergrade
fine.
launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system January 22nd.
Yeah. I mean, the PC version obviously
Save the
looks better,
world from
but
malicious machines in this
it is
action
nice to
roguelike
have that
adventure.
available on Switch
Battle
1.
foes to rescue robot allies, collect resources, and create a place for others.
Another
to call
cozy
home.
farming sim.
Then, customize your weapon classes.
Except this
and
one's
unlock
not so
powerful
cozy because you gotta.
abilities.
It's
You can also catch fish.
is this a MOBA
harvest crops,
farming sim
and craft items between missions.
with crafting in it?
Online, you can team up with friends in co-op or
It
be
is a
game
MOBA
share.
crafting. Wait,
Mouse
what?
Controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Linked Banner of the Spark launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today.
It looks like shovelware. Available now. Hades 2. I've been waiting for this. Haven't played it since the last time I streamed it in early access.
Princess of the underworld. It would seem that you are finally prepared. But time itself is against us. And war has come to Mount Olympus.
Yeah, I never did anything relating to the Mount Olympus stuff. I only did the Chronos stuff. I unlocked it, I just never got around to it.
Or shall you strike
I decided I wanted to wait.
of the underworld?
Yeah, feet. This is a really good animation. Supergiant is still indie, right?
You know me, Headmistress. I'll do both.
I'm sure they made a lot of money on Hades 1, so
Death to Kronos.
hell yeah.
Prepare to battle beyond the underworld of Greek myth in Hades 2.
Hell yeah. Looks like the frame rate's actually really good
Play
here
as the
too.
Princess of the underworld to take on the sinister Titan of Time. Wield
Music in
powerful
this is
weapons of
also
light
very good. I own Hades 1 soundtrack on not iOS, Apple Music.
Cast Cast a binding circle to ensnare your enemies and gain the upper hand. Along the way,
It's probably indie in the same way Silk Song is after Hollow Knight. Yeah.
Mix and match to
Like
find
they're
the most
indie, but they've got plenty of money that you could maybe argue that they're like AAA, but
different choices. And you'll keep growing stronger and unlocking
I don't think
new
this game had a
upgrades.
Kickstarter backer though, like
Discover new
Silk Song did.
secrets and unravel the story.
I still don't know why Silk Song needed that. Because, yeah, there's no way Hollow Knight didn't make enough money for them to afford that all on its own.
Hades 2 launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch
Oh.
2 and Nintendo
Not a
Switch.
shadow drop,
September
but
25th. New Amiibo figures.
Amiibo!
right in. The Kirby Air
Hell
Riders
yeah.
game is coming soon.
The
and
Kirby
2
Air
new
Riders.
Amiibo are also on the way.
great.
Tap them to summon figure players that you can train.
It's just like Smash.
Your
Great.
figure players will level up
One-to-one
as they
Smash.
compete, and their machine's proficiency
Will they do
level will
amiibos for
also
every Kirby Air Rider character like they did for Smash, do you think?
Plus, with the amiibo, you can swap riders. Just like in the game, you can choose your rider and machine.
That's kind of
Levels
neat,
are
I guess,
also
but you need
transferred over.
multiple amiibos for that, of course.
These two
Yo,
new
new course
amiibo
just
will
dropped.
be available November 20th, the same day as the game's launch. Be on the lookout for even more
Okay,
Kirby
yeah.
Air Riders amiibo updates
Makes
in
sense.
the future. And a second Kirby Air Riders Direct, hosted by the game's
knew it.
director, Mr. Sakurai, is also on the way.
When? Christmas? Yeah, if you want. Anyways, I don't care about this game. It does look like it's running in 60 FPS, which is nice, but I will get this, but I don't think I'm going to care too much about the story. But
After traveling
it can
back
win me
in
over.
time,
I really
Princess
wasn't
Zelda
that
meets the
interested in
first
Echoes
king
of
Hyrule,
Wisdom's story
Rauru,
either.
And the Queen, Sonia. She
And that
joins
really
them
won
to
me over
take
by the
on
end. But
Demon King
again, it's just like I'm
Ganondorf
sick of
in a
this
conflict
world.
that will come to be known
I'm
as
sick of this world!
Take
No,
on
I'm-
hordes of enemies as you fight alongside your allies.
Just the Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild world. The resolution's
Like this
crusty.
brave Korok.
Who?
Get familiar with your allies' abilities so you know which character to swap to in any situation. Zonai devices can bring water,
Wow,
wind,
a whole
and
ass
other
fire
effects to
hydrant.
combat. Make strategic use of them to counter your enemies and alter the flow of battle.
That's neat, I guess. It reminds me of the Sheikah Slate
Pair up
powers
with nearby allies to
from the
unleash
first,
mighty
the
sync
second
strikes.
Hyrule Warriors.
Depending
Age
on
of
the pair,
Calamity.
sync strikes can deal high damage or have a variety of other effects.
That's cool, I
Invite a
guess.
friend to fight alongside you in split screen
Hey, the
co-op.
co-op looks like it's not running at shit frame rates either.
Play together on two separate systems, even if only one player has the game.
But how... Are we realistically seeing performance there? I don't trust that it runs that well in Switch 1.
Uncover ancient truths that were only glimpsed in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Hyrule Warriors
Available
Age of
now.
Imprisonment launches
No.
on Nintendo Switch 2 November 6th.
Finally got a release date on it.
Today on Nintendo eShop.
Is there any first-party stuff coming out this month? What is this?
Right, that's enough for one day. Time for me to head back to the castle. And remember, not a word about this place to anyone.
Some SNES RPG fan is losing their minds because they recognize that
We're going
world.
to prove it. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
I personally don't recognize it. Is it the next Dragon Quest? Oh, shit. Huh. Alright, not the art style direction I was expecting them to go after 11.
It all began with a spark of curiosity. guided by
Weird
a
chibi designs are strange. I wonder how much Toriyama had to do with this
to reclaim a lost
before he
world.
passed.
As they venture into the unknown, they'll encounter mighty foes and a myriad of twists and trials. What awaits them beyond
Some of the character
it all?
models look weird to me. I don't know. I'm not feeling all of the designs, but some of them are good. Wow. Young Goku. Wait.
Dragon Quest 7.
Oh, that's 7. Okay.
That's the spirit. Look out, world.
I was gonna say, if that's Dragon Quest 12, that's a weird direction. Okay, that makes more sense. I know shit. I jack all about Dragon Quest,
We
so
hope you're looking forward to the journey ahead in this reimagined world.
that checks out a little bit more.
Now, we'd like to announce 2 things.
You look scary.
First, here's some news about the Nintendo Today smart device app.
We're shutting it down. No one uses it.
To deliver all sorts of information about Nintendo games and characters on a daily basis. And
I've looked
we're
at this
adding a new
twice.
Kirby theme.
This is already out. It has been out since
Also
yesterday.
delivering information regularly about Kirby Air Riders leading up to the game's release. So
Okay.
please check that out. Secondly, we have news about Nintendo Switch
Oh, they're
Online
gonna increase the
Plus
price.
Expansion Pack. Please take a look at this.
Virtual Boy!
Coming to Nintendo. Virtual Boy. You'll be able to enjoy a collection of Virtual Boy games in stereoscopic 3D
What?
while playing on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
Wait, what do you mean in 3D? How?
To play, you'll need this dedicated accessory.
What?
This recreates the form of the original Virtual Boy hardware.
No one actually wants
by
that!
a console to play.
You've got to be fucking shitting me right now.
Nintendo Switch are supported.
It supports both.
Play
Wow.
Mario's Tennis.
There's a reason why this sold bad, and it's because it looks like this. All right, give me Jack Bros. Fuck it.
More. The 14 classic games shown here are planned to be released over time.
That is, by the way, the entire Virtual Boy lineup. They just showed it all.
February 17th.
There's not one game missing from that.
Accessory needed to play Virtual Boy. Nintendo Classics will be available.
It's available on Switch 1 too, which is kind of crazy.
A cardboard model of the accessory will also be available.
Labo, yeah!
We hope you're looking forward to Virtual
Not
Boy.
worth it?
Nintendo
Oh, I'm
Classics.
getting it anyways.
Okay,
I don't care.
Let's see some more headlines.
The Crimson Butterfly soars again.
What the fuck?
Nina Kami
Everyone's like, oh boy, I can't wait for them to announce an accessory so that way they can do DS on Switch Online. Because that was a thing that people were like seeing like patents for, is like a second screen for your Switch.
They encounter the unthinkable.
Wait, is this Fatal Frame? I missed the name of it.
The victims of a past tragedy.
No, she don't got no camera.
Now, Mio must use the
Oh,
camera
right,
of
Mio.
Syrup,
I remember. They showed
a
this.
device that can pacify the unsettled ghosts and
Mio.
find a way home.
Mio!
But as she delves deeper into the mystery,
Play Xenoblade 3. You'll know why I just screamed that.
Don't let go of my hand.
Mayu's sanity slips away.
Victims of a past tragedy as dialogue on a Nintendo Direct featuring September 12th is crazy. That's
Fatal
not
Frame
the way it was
2
written.
Crimson
It is Fatal
Butterfly
Frame.
Remake launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system early next year.
I'm very confused. I thought this was the game called
Nintendo
Mio.
Switch 2 editions of these games.
Come on, give me. Speaking of Switch 2 editions,
In the Nintendo Switch
give
2
me
edition of
Xenoblade. Who the fuck is playing Pirate
You'll
Warriors?
face off against more on-screen enemies than ever before as you aim to become king of the pirates. Enjoy camera play and more.
We
in
bought this, right?
Overcooked 2, Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Serve up dishes and
We have
reactions.
20 minutes
while
left of
you
this
cook
direct,
together.
which is still a lot, granted, but...
Mouse
Oh my
controls are
God!
popping up in the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Stardew
I kind of
Valley.
figured this was going to happen,
Plus,
actually.
up to 4 friends locally can play in split-screen multiplayer.
Is that new?
And with Game Share, up to 4 players can play together if one person has the game.
Hell yeah.
5 new levels, including Candyland and Museum, are dropping in with Human Fall Flat.
Split screen
Nintendo Switch 2
multiplayer is
edition.
new. Okay. Is
Plus,
there
with
online
mouse
on PC?
controls, you can enjoy a new way to wobble with physics-based fun.
Right? Yeah? Yeah, okay. I thought so.
Craving more to clean?
Power Wash Simulator
Power
2.
Wash Simulator makes its
I had a
triumphant return
cousin
with a shiny new entry in the relaxing
who-
Clean 'em Up series.
We'll just say is very out of touch with video games,
Blast the dirt away as
who
you
was
transform
very,
your
very
giant
mad
surroundings
that Power
into
Wash Simulator
sweet
exists.
scenes.
Because he's like, why don't you just get a real fucking job as a power washer?
A surface cleaner, additional
I
power
remember reading a
washers,
very angry Facebook
and
post
drinking
about it,
equipment
and then I
for
went like
those
this, I went,
hard-to-reach places. Wash your
and
way
then I
through
moved
a
on with my
fresh
day.
campaign as you explore
But, I
even
mean, I
more
guess
of
it stuck out to
Muckingham.
me in my brain.
Then venture into new grimy locations, including detergent.
It's already
soap
multiplayer for
and
Stardew
Lubricant.
Online on Switch, but it's not split screen.
After a hard
Oh,
day's
interesting.
work, take some time to unwind in your home base and
Oh,
spruce
yeah, I've
up
been
the
looking for a
place with
reason to get
furniture
back into
and accessories
Stardew.
you've collected. And for the first
So,
time, up
I
to
guess
4
that's how
players
we'll
can
do
make
it, Megan.
progress in the campaign together in online co-op.
Did they have a release date on that? I kind of missed it.
Players with
On the
local
Stardew
split
thing?
screen. Very satisfying indeed.
I would just power wash an
Sit back,
Among Us shape
relax,
on everything,
clean
and then
to your
move
heart's
on.
content when Power Wash Simulator 2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this fall. The fruit matching phenomenon returns.
I remember this.
Suika Game is back and rounder than ever. This time,
Wow.
the fruit falls toward the center of a circle.
This game was
And you
like,
can drop it
what,
from any
$3? How did it become so
360
huge?
degrees of fruit dropping fun.
I know so many people who played this,
If you
though.
combine fruits a certain number of times, it's super evolution time.
Mhm.
When this is active, you can earn bonus points based on the number of fruits you merge.
I think Agari and Ellie both really liked this game.
Plus, with the Nintendo Switch 2 version,
That's a
you can
game
play
share.
with others locally via Game Share. This allows you and up to 3 players to drop
You know
and
what?
merge
Good
fruit
for
together
Game
in
Share.
co-op.
I have yet to use Game Share. I've used the game chat once just to try it out.
And go for the
I still
watermelon
personally
way.
prefer Discord, but
Suika Game Planet launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch this winter.
wow. What was this? Metroid? I think this is Metroid. Maybe. Yeah, this is Metroid. Samus on a bike, what's she gonna do? I made a comment before that Samus in this red suit looked like a car. What do you mean it's open world? Why is it open world? What? Huh? The fucking Akira drift. Here's your F-Zero game. Shut the fuck up. What do you mean I get a bike? That's what they meant by beyond. Come on, shadow drop it. I know you have it in you. What the dog doing? Oh, they got... Not Waggle, but they did have a key to E there. So, Prime 3 isn't forgotten. Silex, how you doing? Come on, release date. Show it to me. Wow. December. They've got faith in that to launch that after Black Friday. God, I want the fucking car. Why do I want the car? I want all those amiibo, actually. Making games open world when they don't need to be can honestly make a game experience worse. I agree. Wait, is this more DK Bonanza? Oh, shit.
This is where you're from, DK? This island is beautiful.
Yo, DK64!
DLC is smashing its way into Donkey Kong Bonanza. This new edition lets you barrel around DK Island.
I saw it on the UI that there was DK Island. Squawks!
And if you finish the main game story, Void Kong will offer you a position in the ranks of the Void Company.
Hell yeah, I love getting a job.
Your mission? Collect as much
This
shiny
is...
green ore as you
I don't know
can
why I'm
in
surprised
Emerald
by
Rush.
this existing.
Meet your Emerald
Because,
quota within the time limit to clear each round.
Mario Odyssey also had DLC.
The key to amassing emeralds is collecting fossils to gain perks. Collect a
Yeah,
fossil
Megan bought
and
this game
you'll
for
get
me
to pick
physically
from 3 random
for our
ones.
anniversary, which I'm really grateful for. DK Bonanza, genuinely,
Like getting more emeralds
I said
from
it's my game of the year so far. It might actually be my favorite 3D platformer ever.
sorts to
Like,
choose
I
from.
still feel that way after
Gain and stack perks,
like a month or
and
two of
collect
having not
oodles of
played it.
emeralds.
I still feel confident in that, and this looks really interesting.
You can also smash Bonandium gems to gain random skills that power up Donkey Kong during your run.
Huh.
Your perks and skills reset after
Oh,
each run.
spoilers about the fifth
But
skills.
fossil and Bonandium gem locations stay the same. Refine your winning strategy with
Okay.
each go.
Huh. So I didn't play DK64, so I don't know if that's a one-to-one recreation of it, but that's still cool.
Playing can net you new fashions and statues to display on DK Island.
Where's my spoiler
You get to play
spoiler
Emerald
statue?
Rush on more layers.
Oh, that's neat.
Take on the challenge to earn that promotion.
Can we get the new Donk level as well?
The Donkey Kong Bonanza.
It's available today?
DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC launches on Nintendo Switch 2
Oh!
later today.
But I didn't stream this game.
Plus, a free demo of the main game
That's
will
good to
also
have.
be available on Nintendo eShop.
Wonder what level
later
they
today.
let you do. Mario Odyssey
Donkey
didn't even
Kong
have a demo.
Bonanza
That's
is
interesting.
Getting paid DLC called DK Island and Emerald
Not playing
Rush.
Hollow Knight. I might try. The thing is, I didn't stream Bonanza, so like,
Emerald Rush.
when I play this, this will be for Gabe and for Gabe only.
Next, please take a look at this.
But I might stream it once, just to show my initial reactions to it. Oh. It's because... Look at him. What? What do you mean Ditto can become a person? What does this
land
imply?
is just waiting to be shaped by a Ditto that looks like a human. And what's that in the grass?
What do you mean they're
that's
making
Bulbasaur,
Pokemon
a
Minecraft?
grass-type Pokemon.
Nintendo's whole shtick is that they hate it when people rip off Pokemon. No, Pokemon just can get free passes to rip anything else off?
What's this?
I'm not
Looks
excited
like
for this.
Ditto's got an idea.
They literally just put out a patent like 2 days ago. Being like, oh no, don't add summonable characters into your game, we'll sue you.
Learning this move, you can make grass grow. Squirtle's water
Where's
gun
the
will
skip
keep it
button?
all
Fuck
healthy.
this shit.
As nature flourishes, so do the Pokemon.
I'm actually livid that Pokemon would dare I mean, it's not like one-to-one Minecraft, but it very much looks like Minecraft. Okay, yep.
Collect rocks and wood to build with.
It's Pokemon Minecraft, which I think is already a mod for Minecraft.
Till the fields and grow delicious crops.
Oh, with cozy farming in it. Yeah.
Build homes for the Pokemon you meet.
This looks so crusty too. This is clearly Switch 1 footage.
So much to do here.
Why wasn't this in the most recent, like, Pokemon Direct?
No need to rush.
There was one like a few months ago.
Go at your own pace. And you'll
The
have
music is kind of ass too, I'm not gonna lie. Not doing it for me. I'm sorry. I'm very much looking forward to Pokemon ZA, and I will probably really like that game. I'm not a Pokemon hater.
Pokemon Pokopia.
But this is a genuine insult. To dare sue people over making clones of their game, and then they make clones with the IP that they're concerned with getting clones of.
Where a Ditto with a human appearance builds a new life.
I'm actually mad about that.
Next, we have information about another Pokemon game, which launches very soon.
Okay. Yeah, like this game I'm looking forward to. I don't really need more information on it, really. I've gotten plenty of info. Switch 2 version does look less crusty than the Switch 1 version. I bought the Switch 1 version with like one of those Nintendo Switch 1 game vouchers because I had some left over and I forgot that I had those. I think I bought them before Nintendo announced that they weren't compatible in Switch 2, which is also annoying, but I'm hoping I can just get the Switch 2 version for like $20 on top of that. Or what was it, $10, I think? I wasn't a huge fan of X and Y, but I was a really big fan of Pokemon Legends Arceus. And I haven't played... outside of Arceus, I haven't played a Pokemon game since X and Y. And I didn't even finish it, so... I'm not a Pokemon hater by any means, but I am definitely not their biggest fan, and yeah, I'm that previous game I'm actually mad about.
Mega evolved Pokemon have been discovered in Lumio City, where people and
Can I get Switch 2 version of Xenoblade, please?
Pokemon Legends
Please?
ZA launches October 16th.
I mean, this is kind of a Xenoblade game.
We have one more Pokemon trailer. Please take a look.
Is this that Pokemon Champions game? You know what they haven't showed in this Direct that I'm kind of surprised about? Where's that Sonic Racing Crossworlds game? What? Sorry, I fell asleep. What is this? DLC? You're announcing DLC before the game's even out?
Pokemon Legends ZA is getting paid DLC called
I'm not happy about that either.
Raichu has 2 different Mega Evolutions. How do you think they'll perform? More details will be shared.
I don't care. I don't care.
Let's move on.
Is that all the DLC is? Is just Raichu? Alright, back to actually good games.
Ready for some killer fun in the sun?
Mario Sunshine 2 with guns. Oh, it's Danganronpa.
Are you okay? You seem pretty out of it.
Originally released over 10 years ago, Danganronpa 2.
Why does he say it like that? Danganronpa. Is that how you pronounce that? I've never heard a single human being pronounce it that way.
Trapped in a murderous game. After each deadly
I know very little about Danganronpa outside of its edgy Phoenix Wright.
You'll shoot down
and I like Phoenix Wright, but I don't know.
The truth. And
math?
Along with the main game, an additional story is included. One incident will trigger an entirely new scenario with different victims and culprits.
The wait is over! The next class trial is about to begin!
Danganronpa 2x2 launches on the
I feel
Nintendo
emotions
Switch 2
right now,
and Nintendo Switch
including
systems next year.
Sadness.
Make history in the Three Kingdoms.
Yo.
Dynasty Warriors Origins is marching on to Nintendo Switch 2.
This is the third Warriors game in this Direct, by the way. New farming sim genre just dropped for Nintendo Directs. Warriors games. And they're not even giving me the one that I actually want, Xenoblade Warriors, which isn't real, but should be.
Your choices will influence your story and may even alter historical events from the Three Kingdoms.
Looks crusty.
Plus, paid DLC is
so
on the
much
way.
DLC. I do not have money for games and all of their additional pay me some more content. Also, is that Moist Critical?
And become a one-man army. When Dynasty Warriors Origins and the DLC both launch on Nintendo Switch 2, January 22nd.
Okay.
Two fates
All right,
are now
this
intertwined.
this is in the last Direct. In the partner Direct, right? Yeah. Monster Hunter Stories 3. Forgot about this.
Welcome to the sprawling
Twisted
world
Reflection.
of Monster Hunter, where
Come
all
on,
sorts
Capcom.
of monsters live. By bonding with
They can
certain
do
creatures called
Danganronpa.
monsties, you can traverse the land.
So give me Phoenix Wright. I want a new Phoenix Wright game so bad.
And fly through the air as you freely explore the map. However,
I've been listening to the Save Data fellas, Save Data team, in their playthroughs of the Phoenix Wright games while I've been at work for the last couple months, honestly.
In order to prevent total calamity.
They're really funny. I recommend those playthroughs if you're a Phoenix Wright fan.
Bond with them and work together to face whatever stands in your
Witty,
path.
good voice acting. They brought a lawyer on who confirms, yeah, a lot of that game is bullshit.
Reflection soars onto Nintendo
Those
Switch
games,
2,
rather.
March 13th.
Sizzle reel. Yeah, gamers!
No Rhythm Heaven information, really. Unless, I doubt they're ending it with Rhythm Heaven info. I am really surprised by that. I mean, maybe it'll show up in this. I don't know. Would be nice. I want my fucking Rhythm Heaven so fucking bad, dude. That was like the one thing from a previous Direct that I was banking on being here, and I got it wrong. Instead, we got Tomodachi Life, which I like Tomodachi Life. It's very, very fun. I don't know about very fun, but it's fun. And I don't know. This game looks cool. I think I've seen this before. The Lego Voyagers. Let's see. More DMCA music. Yeah. Also, I'm getting this. I will be playing this on my own, but I will be getting that. Hello? Answer your fucking phone, you piece of shit.
Hello? Yes.
Am I supposed to know who these people are?
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude.
Arch enemy. Probably.
Oh, you're FBI? Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Looks like a PS4 game.
Grace.
That hair is looking crusty. I don't really care, but I'm just noticing. Is this Switch 1 footage or is this Switch 2? Because yeah, the resolution on this is real crusty. The stream is streaming in 4K.
I've been watching you.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. Maybe this is the Silent Hill thing. She has greasy hair. I don't think grease adds pixels to your hair texture.
Something important.
This footage is definitely like 720p.
Grace.
Movie trailer music and game trailers always cringe. Movie trailer music in anything is always
No
cringe.
escaping your destiny.
Oh, it's Resident Evil 9. Is this a new announcement? I don't know anything about the Resident Evil franchise. There you go. Is that the last announcement? It's been over an hour now, so... Okay.
A brand new entry in the Resident Evil series is launching on Nintendo Switch 2.
Exclusively.
We hope you're looking forward
We
to
hope you
Resident
hate
Evil
resolution.
where you'll face unknown nightmares. Plus,
That'll look
Resident
good on
Evil
other
7
systems, though.
Biohazard, the first in the series with a first-person perspective.
See, now this looks better. This looks like it's running a little better.
Which broke new ground for the series. Also launched.
Not by much, but a little bit.
Thank you for watching so far. Next will be our last
Okay,
announcement.
one more.
Please take a look.
I thought they were ending with that. It's Fire Emblem. Yeah, it's Fire Emblem. Genealogy of the Holy War.
Bold warriors, draw now upon your strength. Hold fast to the devotion in your beating hearts. Hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun!
I mean, I like Fire Emblem.
I only want to fight so I can save my father's life.
This looks better than Three Houses, graphic-wise. And the designs of the character isn't Toothpaste-chan from whatever the fuck the last other game was.
An unyielding strength for any foe. Sheer strength to uphold the faith I hold dear. Above all.
Please tell me there's only one story route, though. As cool as it is that the last few Fire Emblems have done that, it makes the games very unapproachable. In that, like, I feel like I'm not getting the full experience with one playthrough. Dude looks like fucking Alucard.
There's a man I hate so much that simply killing him will not satisfy me.
Oh, that was a good line.
I refuse to die.
Yo, was she attacking with the power of guitar?
Let you hurt her!
And now warm blood is served in a crude.
I do like how this actually looks like the Awakening pre-rendered cutscenes.
Not now!
Like, it seems like the game consistently looks that way.
I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the divine sovereign. That I vow to you.
Fortune's Weave. Fortunes weave into a spire of flame.
Weren't they?
Sothis again? Oh,
Have you forgotten me so soon?
that's interesting. So it's a Three Houses sequel. I have mixed opinions on that, actually.
That was the trailer.
Fire Emblem has been stuck in a place where they can't move on again. Like, the last few games have been, like, desperately being like, hey, remember Fire Emblem? And they keep, like, doing the past game over and over and over again, and then they won't let the characters die. My microphone just fell on me.
For today's Nintendo Direct.
Hit me in the head. That kind of hurt. I don't know why this has happened like 3 times recently. I don't know what's happening. Give me a second. Check, check, 1, 2, check, check. Can you hear me? Check, check, check. 1, 2, check, 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 check. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think people definitely overhyped this direct. People saw that it was an hour long, and then they were like, holy shit, this is gonna be the best direct ever! And I warned people ahead of time. I mean, no one cares what I said, but I literally said, you guys have to remember that Nintendo Directs are never that packed with announcements. But we're gonna go over this real quick, and I don't know if I'm gonna do DK Bonanza or Hollow Knight. We'll see. But yeah, so they led with showing off the Mario movie, and also just reaffirming that they have a museum. Go to Kyoto, please. They're also supporting some marathon in Kyoto. I mean, good for them. I'll play Galaxy 2. I don't know if I'm going to stream it, but I like Galaxy 2, and I've been looking for a reason to replay it. Mario Wonder looks great. We don't have a release date on that. Yoshi looks great.
Life's critical family member.
Turn this down a little bit. Yeah, no Rhythm Heaven info. That's it's kind of a letdown, actually. Like, I was really, really hoping for some new Rhythm Heaven info. That's probably my most look forwarded to unannounced game right now, or like game that we don't have a release date for. Even like before I knew the release date of Metroid Prime 4, I think I was looking forward to Rhythm Heaven more, actually. There's a lot of games. There's honestly too many games coming out. This year alone has been packed with banger after banger. So I feel bad for games that are releasing this year, because just like you have nothing to compete against, or rather you have too much to compete against. Opposite what the fuck I just said. Can I revisit this moment real quick?
We have news about Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack.
Let me do some research on a separate tab here.
To Nintendo Classics. Virtual Boy.
VirtualBoy.com.
You'll be able to enjoy a
Do you think Nintendo's going to take down VirtualBoy.com?
While playing on Nintendo.
You know, I was kind of talking about this like not that long ago, being like, I feel like Nintendo will never re-release Wario Land for the Virtual Boy. I think it was when I was playing Anton Blast. Let's see. Yep, there's Jack Bros. There it is. Wow. Mario Clash, Mario Tennis, Golf. I wonder if they'll ever release that F-Zero Virtual Boy game that they like made but never released. Like it was completely finished. Completely finished. But then the Virtual Boy itself was selling like such dog shit that they didn't even bother releasing it. I guess producing cartridges would have been more money than what they would have gotten back. So, I mean, This is the funniest thing out of the Direct for sure. Virtual Boy Wario Land is worth your time. Very much so. That is the only reason why this service deserves to exist. Mario Clash? I mean, okay. Mario Tennis is okay. A lot of these Virtual Boy games do kind of rely on the 3D aspect. Like Jack Bros, I remember specifically, is one of those. Mario Clash really does good with the 3D. Wario Land, it's not really essential, but like the jumping into the foreground and background makes a lot more sense when you consider the 3D, which is why games like Mutant Mudds on 3DS kind of work so well. And like, I really loved Anton Blast, but I did feel like when you were in the background, it was a little hard to tell what the fuck was going on. So I want to know how much this fucking Virtual Boy recreation is going to cost. I mean, if they're making a piece of plastic that's going to recreate the Virtual Boy like this, it begs the question, like, are they going to like just allow it to like how much is this damn thing gonna cost? That's what I'm trying to say. Virtual Boy Nintendo Switch Online. This releases February 17th, by the way. So we will play Mario's Tennis on Valentine's Day next year. And then after we're done smashing our rackets together, then we go smash our rackets on our Virtual Boys. Is there a Nintendo website for this? Price. How much is the price? Shopping. I mean, I guess I don't need the accessory, right? You don't need this to play the games. This is if you just want to enjoy the 3D of it, which I kind of don't. Please, can they do one favor for people who are playing this though? Can they please offer just like a nice option to not have it be red and black? Like, can we just get like a black and white mode?
Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
That's how I see these games often when they're emulated.
You'll need this dedicated accessory.
Or homebrew masterminds on 3DS, what they did with Virtual Boy emulation, which, by the way, was a very huge missed opportunity for Nintendo's behalf. But what they did was they allowed you to literally color pick. So, like, instead of it being red, you can make it whatever color you want. I wear glasses. Please don't make me put my head in the Virtual Boy plastic thing. I mean, this is the Virtual Boy experience.
Original Virtual Boy hardware. By inserting a console, this recreates the form of the original Virtual.
It just recreates it. Scott the Waz is feeling angry that he bought a real one right about now, I'm thinking.
Are
No,
supported.
he probably doesn't care.
Play Mario's Tennis. Plan to be the launch.
Okay, hang on.
Virtual.
What does all this say? Virtual Boy for Nintendo Switch and Virtual Boy Cardboard mode are required? Oh. You have to get it. Well, then never mind. I was gonna stream the fucking Wario Land game, but I can't stream it if it's in handheld mode. Maybe? No, it very clearly says right there that it's required. Hang on, let me listen to the beginning. Maybe
Both Nintendo Switch
let
2
me listen
and
again.
Nintendo Switch are supported. Play Mario's Tennis.
Parents should supervise children while playing.
Galactic Pinball. Tellero Boxer, and more. The 14 classic games shown here are planned to be released over time.
Virtual
Boy Nintendo Classics is scheduled to launch February 17th. The dedicated accessory needed to play Virtual
Yep,
Boy
it said
Nintendo
needed.
Classics will be available in the future.
You had one opportunity, Nintendo, and you actually kind of ruined it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm less interested now. Now I have to get this or the cardboard, and I'm not interested. I would be interested to play the Wario Land game emulated. I would not be interested to actually recreate the Virtual Boy experience. I do not want... There's a reason why it sold like shit. Forcing us to do that again? Yeah, you're good. Okay, sure, do whatever you want, I guess.
Model of the accessory.
Ooh, Nintendo.
I Switch.
Okay. Yeah, well, I was looking forward to it, and then it fucking squandered that. So, whenever I inevitably play Wario Land Virtual Boy, I will do so by downloading an emulator. Sorry, Nintendo. You had a half solution. You were almost there, and then some executive was like, what if we put it on a 4K screen? And then the executive was like, no! They have to break their necks to play it! So that's actually devastating. I mean, it's Virtual Boy games, so like, I guess I don't care that much, but that's disappointing. Hey, Fish, how you doing, bub? And like, the accessory is probably not going to be cheap either. And if you may have noticed, it also requires the expansion pass. Meaning you have to fucking have a $50 yearly subscription, which I'm paying for anyways. I'm not going to complain about that. But like, imagine buying the accessory, right? And then like 1 month you just can't afford to re-up on your NSO. And then, or maybe Nintendo shuts the servers down. And now you got this fucking useless piece of plastic that's a recreation of a Virtual Boy. Can't even actually play Virtual Boy games on it. And great, you can't use it on your TV. Well, just good. Another 7 years of Three Houses discourse. Hope you enjoyed the direct. I'm going to say this about that Fire Emblem game. Looks good. I like Three Houses. I didn't even bother with Engage because it did not look good to me. This looks good. But man, I'm kind of actually disappointed that they're bringing Sothis back. I'm not going to lie. I know the meme is 7 years of Three Houses discourse, but like, again, like what I was trying to say before, Fire Emblem has been in an identity crisis for a very long time now, where the entire series feels like it just can't move on. I'm glad that they continue to make games. I'm not going to lie about that. But like, Engage was a game that was too afraid to make their main characters interesting, so they crutched heavily on past games by including Marth, Chrom, Roy, Lucina, all these characters as summonable characters. Colgate-san was made of fucking toothpaste. I don't know what her deal was, but okay. And then, like, there's the mobile game, which I get the mobile game did really well for Nintendo. And that's okay. I'm okay with the mobile game existing. And then before the mobile game was Fire Emblem Warriors 1, which was also like, okay, yeah, that's fine. I accept this. That was like the first time Fire Emblem celebrated itself. Arguably outside of Smash, which kind of celebrates Fire Emblem a lot. But then, yeah, they did that. They did the Warriors. They did the mobile game. They did Engage. And then they did another Warriors game, which was just more Three Houses, which is just like an alternate story for Three Houses. I never finished it because I kind of lost interest, but I mean, Three Houses was a phenomenal game, and like, okay, I'll take a small step back from being angry at Sothis existing, because it doesn't appear that this is like otherwise directly a Three Houses sequel. This could just be something that exists on the same like world as Three Houses, and Sothis is like the overall god. I have not really seen any mention of the world of Three Houses here, so I forget what that like continent was called, but this seems like it's placed in another country entirely. But yeah, this is obviously far future because Sothis is, you know, an adult, not a fucking toddler. So that's good. At least, you know, she grew up. Notice though how, you know, time has passed for Sothis, but it's still medieval. You can't have a Fire Emblem game take place too far in the future, even though Shambhala exists. You know, we're not gonna worry about that. But yeah, I mean, art style wise, this looks great. I'm very much a fan of the way this looks. The music sounds good. If they have the same composer from Three Houses, I will definitely be on board, because Three Houses has. I haven't really heard that much. I haven't heard any Engage music actually, so I don't know how Engage stacks, but I've heard all of the Awakening soundtrack because I played Awakening. I played all of the 3 fucking Fire Emblem Fates games. Fates has a great soundtrack. Awakening had an okay soundtrack. Before Awakening, the soundtracks, in my personal opinion, weren't that strong. I don't know if you'll agree with me, but at least like. I don't remember much about Sacred Stones and its music. It didn't really stand out to me. And Ike's games both had very mediocre soundtracks as far as I'm concerned. But Three Houses had a very, 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 very good soundtrack. I remember when I first heard it, I was kind of put off because there's a lot of like dubstep in Three Houses. And I remember being like, what the fuck are they doing? Why are they putting dubstep in this shit? It's a game about medieval fighting. But then, like, it just kind of really worked. I don't know. I actually kind of really don't like dubstep. Like, as a genre, it's not my thing. But Three Houses soundtrack fucking kicks ass. Gameplay is fine, interesting when you are specifically in battle, but that's about all the good I can say about Engage. Yeah, that's what I heard about it. I heard the story was like very, very weak. The characters are very, very one note, and again, it crutches heavily on past Fire Emblem games, which, you know, if I was a Fire Emblem mega fan, maybe I'd enjoy that more, but I've only played a handful of the games. I played the 3DS ones. I didn't finish, what was the remake of Fire Emblem 2? I did not finish the Gaiden remake. Echoes? Shadows of Valentia. Yeah. I didn't finish that. It was okay. I did like it. I probably would have liked it more if I didn't play so many other Fire Emblem games around that same time in my life. But like, I think what I did was like, I got it when it first came out, and it was like, whatever. I think I streamed it, and then like I tried playing it again later. But when I tried playing it again later, what I had done was, I think for collecting footage, which I don't even have anymore, I played through all of Awakening, and then I played all 3 routes of Fates within like 1 month. I did all of this. And then immediately following this, I wasn't yet burnt out. I started playing Shadows of Valentia, and then in the middle of that, I got burnt out. I got farther than I did when I streamed it, but I still didn't finish it. That was a lot of Fire Emblem all at once, and it burned me out for a long time, and I didn't touch Fire Emblem again until Three Houses came out. And I didn't even get Three Houses at launch. I waited a while. It wasn't until my Japan vacation when I then started playing it while I was on like trains and on the airplane, and then I really got into it. And then when I got home, I played it a lot more. So yeah, Three Houses was great. I loved it. I only did one route, but again, that's where I'm also coming from when I say I kind of hope that this game only has one route to follow, because I want to get the whole story without having to play the game 4 times. And, you know, some people really like that stuff. I hear Nier Automata does that as well, where like you have to play the game multiple times to get the real ending, or like to get the whole picture of the game. Some people eat that shit up. I am a variety gamer in that I do make exceptions when it comes to Xenoblade games. I will play those for a very long time, and it will be exclusively Xenoblade. But very rarely do I stick with really, really long games. If I'm going to be totally like putting my bias aside, because I know I like Xenoblade a lot, I don't know why Xenoblade doesn't burn me out. It might be just the way I play it, or because, you know, it's it's kind of my one personality thing. I say that endearingly, of course, but like, I don't know how I play Xenoblade the way I do and like not get burnt out on them. I mean, I guess I didn't 100% X. I didn't end up doing that. I thought I was going to, and then I did kind of get burnt out because I when I moved, I ended up not getting back to streaming right away, which kind of made me, it kind of made me pull off a little bit. I think that was my fault more than Xenoblade X. One day I will replay that. No Xenoblade Warriors. Yeah, we got like 3 other Warriors games though, so I'm good on Warriors actually for a bit. Yeah, this I have very mixed opinions on this. On the one hand, obviously Galaxy 2 was missing from 3D All-Stars for some fucking reason. I still don't know why. Was it because they were planning this? I have no idea. I kind of doubt it. I think that it was just literally just a lapse of thinking that it was important. But yeah, Galaxy is already available on your Switch. You don't need to buy this if you want to play Galaxy 1. But yeah, what they should have done instead of this was they should have done, like, put 3D All-Stars back on the market, and then add Super Mario Galaxy 2, and if they want to make their money off of it, just make it a Switch 2 edition. I don't care about that. Just put it back on the market. There's no reason why it should have been a temporary thing anyways. I hope this... You know what? If this release of Mario Galaxy plus Mario Galaxy 2 is not temporary, like 3D All-Stars, I guess I'm a little more of a fan of this, but I still don't... I still think they could have just redone 3D All-Stars. This also looks like... This doesn't look that sharp. I'm not gonna lie. This might be Switch 1 footage, but like... This kind of looks like the game on Wii U. Like, this doesn't even look 1080p. 3D All-Stars had this running in 1080p. This looks 720. This looks sharper. But yeah, Galaxy 1 footage looks lower res. The UI looks high res. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's in motion. I don't know. Jabberjays. Galaxy 2 is a great game, though. I don't know if this is a hot take, but I vastly prefer Galaxy 2 over Galaxy 1. I really like Rosalina's story, and I'm interested to see what they do with this. It's kind of funny because of how Miyamoto is notoriously like not a fan of Rosalina's story existing in this. But that's less than a month away, so the digital versions of Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2 will be available. So is that saying that they're separate? You know what? I should boot up my my Switch right now and see what they got on here. Because if those are separate downloads, I don't know. Why are those coming out so late? Fish! Birthday fish! Okay, hang on. I'm booting up my my Switch here. Well, I'm still going to talk about this direct a little bit more. Probably while I'm playing Hollow Knight. I don't know, should I play DK Bonanza DLC? I don't know what I want to play, because here's the thing, I didn't stream Bonanza at all. And if I stream that, I'm probably going to talk about spoilers. Well, I streamed it once as a one-off. I guess I can hold off on the spoilers until a little later, but I'm not going to do it right now. I did want to... Here, let's do this. Group. Add existing. We're gonna kind of do two things at once here. Which is to say, we're going to have the Nintendo Direct somewhere here. Wait, what's it called on the other scene? Not that. What did I call the group that I'm using for this? It's called Direct Reaction. Okay. So then group add existing. It's not there. Okay. Oh wait, no, there it is. Got it. Okay, so we're gonna put that there for now. If you buy it eventually in the eShop, that'd be nice. Yeah, hang on. Let me check out the eShop that hopefully doesn't dox my information here. Suksong. Demo available. Where's the DLC? I guess it's not available. Oh, wait, it's right there. How much is that? That's kind of rough. That's kind of rough. The game is already $70. This now technically means if you want the full experience of DK Bonanza, it is a $90 game, as you see here. Oh, but don't worry, you get to save 2 cents. Oh. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I don't know if you need this DLC necessarily, so I guess I'll play it. I'm going to play it, and I'm going to buy it right now. I need $14.17. I already have $7.22 on my account. I don't know why. But hang on, I'm buying this real quick. Confirm purchase. I'm too much of a DK Bonanza fan to not get this, at least eventually. So I might as well. Gift card from Christmas? No, I think I used up most of that. Okay, so it's downloading now. Looks like it's downloading pretty fast. I did notice, I'll say, I did notice that DK Island had a silhouette on the world map of DK Bonanza. So, I guess I should have seen that coming. You know what's kind of interesting? No Mario Kart World content was shown off. Also, this wasn't shown. I know this was coming and has been known to be coming to Switch 2, but I'm surprised this wasn't shown off. Maybe it was in the sizzle reel and I missed it? I don't know. Okay, This I'm also probably going to get. Oh, that comes out very soon. I've considered streaming this game, actually. I've heard it's very, very good, but I don't know. I might wait. This is the problem with 2025. There are a lot of really good games coming out this year. I mean, let's do a little thing here. I'm going to create a thing here. What the hell? Look at that aspect ratio. It opened on my vertical monitor. Why did it do that? It wasn't full screened there. All right, hang on. I'm going to minimize that for a second. And then we're gonna hang on. How do I open up the settings? Okay, here we go. I need to unfull screen my VTuber for a second. Resolution on that's gonna get a little crusty. Why? Wait, what are you asking? Why? What is the Y directed at? Let me create a notepad. New. I forgot to download Notepad++ on this computer after I reset the motherboard. Alright, so I'm gonna make you a list of games that are coming out this year that I am currently interested in. That are available on this console. I don't know if this is up to date. Oh man, it's definitely Pet Show C edition though. That's definitely making the list. Obviously, off the top of my head, I got Kirby Air Riders. That's probably the number one thing that I'm looking forward to this year. There's Prime 4, Hades 2. Let's look through the Direct again as well to sift through that. I'm gonna put Mario Galaxy on here, even though that will you do a brief AFK before you start gaming so I can say hi before bed? Yeah. Can't see your list? Yeah, I know. I'll show you in a second. Here, I can do this, I think. Does this work? Window capture for Notepad. Yes. Okay. Great. Can I make this like zoom in? Control plus. Control plus. Okay. Galaxy 1. I know this isn't Notepad++. I usually use Notepad++. I just forgot to download it. Galaxy 1 plus Galaxy 2. We're going to have in there. But yes, I will come say hi, Megan, before you go to bed. We'll also continue to talk about this while I play whatever's next. I'm just going to give you a very brief rundown of the show here at the end. I am interested in Mario Tennis. It did kind of sell me. That's not coming out this year, though. Yeah, that's next year. So this is purely going to be a 2025 list that I'm writing over here. What else do we have? The Yoshi game didn't have a release date, I don't think. Or if it did, it's next year for sure. Tomodachi Life is spring of next year. Hades 2, Air Riders. I guess I'll put Hyrule Warriors. For the record, me putting it on this list doesn't mean I'm actually going to have the money to buy it. Like, I'm not going to do something irrational here. I'm going to go ahead and write the DK Bonanza DLC, even though I just bought it. Because I haven't played it yet. Hehe. So I can count it. Let's see, what else do we have here? Definitely looking forward to Dinkum. Yeah. That Virtual Boy thing is such a letdown, man. It could have been so amazing. Don't care about the Pokemon stuff. Oh, I guess I already bought it, but I'm going to put it on here anyways. Pokemon Legends. Wow, it even knew to do the asterisks, or whatever you call the accent. ZA. How much money did Nintendo have to give Microsoft for them to insert code that corrects the way Pokemon is spelled on the Notepad app? Stardew? I already own Stardew. Are we going to count that on this? I guess I already own DK Bonanza and technically speaking also ZA, but my argument with this one is it's not out yet. And this one is, it's out, but I haven't played it yet. I've played Stardew Valley before. So, like, I don't need to play it again. Here's what I'll do. I'll do this. Stardew Valley. Parentheses. And brackets. I already have this game, but it's cool, I guess. Control. There we go. What else we got? I'm really looking forward to, as you can see on the direct here, I'm really looking forward to Band Girls. This game's gonna be so good. I can't wait for the AI generated anime girl game when they're in a band. Parking car garage simulator. Oh, this one's gotta be on there. I am really surprised this was not in the direct whatsoever. Oh, that might be why. Ooh, it's looking real crusty. Is this Switch 1 footage? Wait, no, it's not coming to Switch 1, is it? Oh, it is. Digital Deluxe. There is no Switch 2 version of that? Ew. Okay, I guess I'm getting that on PC. I'm gonna put it on here anyways. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. That comes out later this month. I might not get that day one, but I will. I am actually interested in this game. No, whoops. Put that off screen. What else we got? Hades 2. $30, by the way. $30! Pac-Man, right. Gotta put Pac-Man World 2.
I'm Pac-Man. I can run, jump, eat, swim, and power up.
Never mind, I'm no longer interested in Pac-Man World 2. I didn't realize he was going to sound like that. I've heard good things about FF Tactics. Oh man, Lego Party. They actually got the original VA back? Wait a minute, so they re-recorded the lines? It's not like reusing the lines? I didn't know Pac-Man had a voice, though I should have known that because he had a show. I know very little about Pac-Man. I've played the arcade games, of course. And my dad actually used to, unfortunately, bit of a story there, but he used to have a Pac-Man arcade cabinet. Not like, I think it was by Arcade 1-Up. So it's not like an original replica cabinet, but still, he had one in his house and he loved playing it. And then he would always try to, he knew I liked video games as an adult, so he would try to get me to come over by being like, I got a Pac-Man arcade. And I'm trying to be nice to my dad. So I'm like, oh, wow. Meanwhile, deep down, I don't have the balls to be like, okay. I'm sorry. It's just kind of my opinion on Pac-Man arcade. I don't love it. It's fine, I guess. I played it originally on the Namco Museum on GBA. Oh, yeah. This. I'm going to put this on the list, even though it's available on PC. I'm putting this on the list because I'm going to get it on Switch because I want it portably. This honestly, at this rate, I'm seeing how big this list of games that I want right now is. I may not be getting some of these games like I thought I was going to. What is the King of All Sounds edition version of this? What is the difference? It adds more music. Is this an AI generated Dora game? What the fuck is this? Is this what this show looks like now? Oh my god. Oh yeah, Mina the Hollower. How could I forget Mina the Hollower? Loved the demo. I cannot stream this game. As you saw when I streamed the demo of this, my brain cannot function. I am surprised I'm able to do Hollow Knight as much as I am, but I cannot speak and play this game at the same time. I don't know why, because it's not that complicated of a game, but it's like hard enough and focused enough that I need like all my brain power to go towards that. Sparking Zero. Can I see what footage of this looks like on my Switch 2? I'm looking at this on my 2K monitor. I know you can't see it because I got the list in the way, but take my word for it. It looks okay. I'm probably satisfied. I already have this on PC, so I don't need it portably, so I'm good there. Octopath. Yeah, I'm probably gonna pass on Octopath. And now we're into 2026. Save the Doge. And thank God they let me know when that was coming out. I gotta start saving now. Bold of them to do a December release. I guess 12/4. Isn't that the day Xenoblade 2 came out? So I guess a game can release in December and still do pretty well. Like, Xenoblade 2 is still, I think, the best-selling Xenoblade game. I am actually surprised that there was no Monolith news. I guess I'll have to wait a little bit longer before I start replaying some Xenoblade games on my own. Because I'm waiting for Switch 2 editions. It's inevitable. I'm just wondering when, not if. I'm not seeing anything else on this list. Yeah, Switch 2 edition of Xenoblade 2 would be very nice and welcome. I know the Xenoblade community from the tubers that I watch are very split on the concept. I am personally erring on the side of a Xenoblade 2 Switch 2 edition would be nice. There are some problems that I think are worth fixing. There are some problems that I think are a little overblown with Xenoblade 2. I think it is a very good game on its own. But there are definitely some problems. I think if they did, like, and this is, some people are going to cry like censorship, but hear me out. If they redesigned Pyra and Mithra and some of the characters in that game, I wouldn't be offended, personally. I don't think that they're, like, as lewd by default as some people make them out to be. But I also get where that argument comes from. And, like, to a certain extent, there are some scenes in that game that, unfortunately, I don't think you can re-release the game and, like, cut those scenes out. But particularly, for those who don't know Xenoblade 2, you're gonna laugh. But the hot spring scene is actually, unfortunately, vital. Oh, hey, look, I can buy them separate. I can buy them together for cheaper than buying them separately, but $40 is kind of rough for Galaxy 2 on its own. That is... Because they're not even really doing much to it. It's just the game running in maybe 1080p. Yeah, you could get them for $20 on Wii U, but that was technically 720p. Do they have any information about the resolution here? Wait, this software supports Amiibo. The fuck are they going to do with him? Oh, I mean, they're releasing Galaxy Amiibos. I saw that, but what are they going to do with it? I'm gonna wait to purchase this to figure out what the fuck the Amiibo support is. Because if the Amiibo support is worth it, then maybe I'll buy the bundle. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I'm saying this purely as I'm saying this as a shill. I'll just put it out there as someone who buys a lot of Nintendo products, but I don't know if I can really recommend this to a lot of people. If I really want to play Galaxy 2, I have a perfectly working Wii U, and my original copy still works. So it doesn't even, like... Yeah, I'm looking at these screenshots. This is 1080p. At best. Which, you know, is better than what they originally did. But yeah, if the Amiibo support is you get Health Up Mushroom Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look up the Rosalina new book cutscenes, and then I'm going to buy Galaxy 2. Because I actually like Galaxy 2 a lot. But I'm not... I have 3D All-Stars. I don't need this. Uh... 3.6 GB. Can anyone... Does anyone here have the file size of the original Mario Galaxy? Is that like the same size? What are the chances they update Galaxy on 3D All-Stars with the new storybook? 0%. They want you to buy this. 0% chance. They did do an update for 3D All-Stars that makes it more compatible with Switch 2. It doesn't up the resolution or anything, but it fixes, I think, just some minor, like, rendering glitches. The original Galaxy is 3.3 GB, according to a lazy Google search. Okay. So it's 3.6 now. I mean, I can't believe that I'm such a fucking god gamer that I noticed, but in the footage of the game, I did notice that some of the UI elements are higher res, but it looks like everything else is the original textures, so that's not an HD version. I will have to see about that one. I'm not... I'm gonna put some question marks here, because I don't actually know if I'm getting both of those. But I am at least slightly happy that I don't have to pay $70 to get Galaxy again when I already have it on my Switch. If it was remastered or anything, normally Nintendo says as much. No, not all the time. May I introduce you to Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. And also the one next to it, Miitopia. These are very different versions from their original games, but there's no branding suggesting that much. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they say HD. Sometimes they say Definitive Edition. Sometimes they do what the Pikmin games did, which is just kind of release them. Which again, it was just... The Pikmin games are very similar to how these Galaxy games are, which is just like, it's the game, it runs on the system, some UI elements are up-res, but everything else is not. Metroid Prime got the distinction. I do not know what the fuck happens in Nintendo HQ when they decide to rename things. Super Mario RPG, arguably the most... Well, I guess it's not really that different, but like, you're going from sprites to 3D models. This is the, like, I feel like the most drastic remake, and it's just also just called Super Mario RPG. So, alright. Who could forget Balatro? Oh yeah, actually, no, you're right. In Mario RPG's case, they actually made the name simpler. It was called Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars, and now it's just called Super Mario RPG. So, okay. But yeah, this list here, I think, is my complete list of games, and I'm going to bust out my phone real quick and do some mental math, and by mental, I mean, holy fucking shit, am I gonna take out a loan? So, Air Riders is 70, right? So 70 plus, I think Prime 4 was 70. This might not be entirely accurate. Hades 2 was 30, I believe. I think I bought it already, though, on PC. I'm gonna play it on PC, most likely. Though I do really like having Hades portably. I don't know. Maybe I'll double dip. I'll put that down. Galaxy 2, I'm going to say... I'm just doing Galaxy 2 for now with this calculation. So I'm going to do 40. Hyrule Warriors... Was that 70? I need to go back. Silk Song, $20. I am so happy that this is #1 on the Switch eShop right now. For $20. That is... Ooh. Just further proves my point that, like, games are getting way too expensive. Fuck the fucking... I was gonna say Kirby. It wasn't Kirby. I hate... And I'm gonna say it again. I hate that fucking Pokemon Minecraft game. I will not play that. I refuse. I don't even care if it's, like, really good. I will not play it because of Pokemon Company and their bullshit. Saying that they no, don't copy our ideas. But however, we will copy your ideas. That's fine. Yes, it's fine. Sorry, I'm getting real salty here. Coming soon. This is where I need to be. Alright, I wanted to see Hyrule Warriors. What is the release date on that? Oh, here, I'll do the 60 for Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I'll factor in the $20 I just spent on DK Bonanza. Where the fuck is Hyrule Warriors? I forget when that's coming out. I'm gonna... What's the deluxe version of this? Do I need it? Oh boy. Does it come with this? Why is Pac-Man Sonic? Wait, what the fuck is this? I didn't see anything about this. What? What the fuck is this? I guess it's included. Yeah, I think it's included when you get that. It doesn't look like it's specifying. So I'm just assuming that this version just comes with the DLC, which is a Swedish hat, Finnish hat, and then Sonic. Okay. I'll just get the regular version of this. So that would be $30. I'm gonna say $10 for Pokemon ZA because I did the... I'm gonna be real with my pricing here. $10 because I already got the Switch Pass thing, whatever you want to call it. Stardew Valley already on. No need to count that. Persona 3 Reload. That was $60, right? Where the fuck? Yeah. Where there's a bundle? Wait, what's the bundle? Just includes the soundtrack? Wait, what is this? Oh, the digital art book. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the game. Oh, fuck. I accidentally cleared my calculator. I was at 330 plus 60. Jesus. I'm spending so much money on video games. I don't think I'm getting all these games. Mina the Hollower. How much does this one cost? But they don't have a price for it yet? They have a release date, but no price. Does P3 include the story DLC? There's a demo. I don't... It doesn't even look like this DLC is available here. Partial nudity. What? What? I don't give a hee-ho! Okay. I'm gonna assume Hyrule Warriors. I don't know where it went on this list. I'm gonna call it $60. That's what it should be. It's probably 70. I forgot when the fuck that's coming out. I guess I could look it up, but I thought it was coming out like end of this month. Is it October? Am I fucking blind? Is it November? Oh, it's November. It's 70. Fuck. Okay, so the grand total. Mina the Hollower doesn't have a price right now, so the grand total of all of these games outside of Mina the Hollower and Stardew Valley, because I already own it, is $460 goddamn US dollars. Fucking hell, dude. And it would be $500 if I got Galaxy 1. So I do not believe I will be doing that. No. I have too many things to play. I don't even know if I'm getting to all these. Here's the thing. FOMO is a bitch, right? A lot of people will be like, I gotta get this day one. You don't have to get it day one. You can wait a while. I mean, that's what I'm doing with Hollow Knight right now. I'm 7 years late, you know? Out of this list, okay, hang on. Out of this list right now, let me order this in the games. I'm gonna do a little thing here. The top 3 games that I'm absolutely without a doubt going to play. We're gonna. This is already bought, so I'm not gonna technically count this, but we're gonna put it up here anyways. So we're gonna put that right there. Okay, so Kirby Air Riders. There's no way I'm not playing that this year. Prime 4. I'm playing this year. This, again, I already own this. So, like, this is also, like, a technicality with the Bonanza DLC. Just gonna do a little thing there, yeah. And so out of the rest of this stuff... Oh, hit the wrong button there. Out of the rest of this stuff here, I'm gonna say... I don't know. This is also like a technicality because I do own this on PC. I'm not desperate to play Galaxy 2 right now. Galaxy 2 I think I will wait on. Maybe even potentially find it on sale somewhere. There's a physical version of it coming, so I don't know. Maybe I'll find it used for cheaper. Unlikely, but I want to say it's going to be Sonic Racing Crossworlds is the one that I'm going to invest in, because I think that game, outside of its soundtrack, is looking very, very good. Its soundtrack is fucking shitty dog water. Did you hear the... Fish, I don't know if you're still here. Did you hear the remix of, like, the Windmill Hill or whatever from Sonic Unleashed? That's going to be in that. Also, I think this is still... Yeah, that's still mapped to the wrong thing there. You haven't heard anything of it? Some of the remixes are okay. I like the one for that one level that they couldn't keep referencing in... or they couldn't stop referencing in the Shadow Generations. What was it? The Highway? Radical Highway. I couldn't remember for the life of me for a moment. Radical Highway remix, from what I've heard, is pretty good, but I forget what the name of that city is, but that first level from Sonic Unleashed has a level in Sonic Racing Crossworlds, and that remix is... it's some people might like it, I don't know, but I really... it's bad. It's really bad, in my opinion. But I think the gameplay is looking really solid. It looks less chaotic than Mario Kart, and I'm into that. And they're putting fucking Minecraft Steve and Hatsune Miku in it, so how could I not? They're also putting, like, SpongeBob in that, I heard. I didn't even see that. But they're putting SpongeBob in that game? The fuck? Is that all DLC, or is that just coming to the game? Do you know, Fish? Yeah. DLC. Yeah, I don't know. My gut reaction is this. Okay, so these ones I already have. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. Technically, I don't have Pokemon Legends Arceus yet, or ZA, whatever you want to call it. Yes, technically I don't have that. So Hades 2 is like a maybe, because I might double dip on Switch one day. But so these three are like, I'm buying this year, without a doubt. I will not be able to get through the year without playing these games. These games are like, both of these two right here are, if I got them as a gift, I would play them. Hint, hint. No, I'm joking. No, I would. These are games where if I got eShop money, I would buy them. I don't need to play either of them right now. I will eventually get these games. And then these are games that are, I really, really want them. I'm probably not going to invest on them on day one, but I will get them eventually. All talking about Switch 2 editions here. Specifically noting this one, because I could have this already on PC if I want it. Joker and Miku are free. There are free update characters and DLC characters. Okay, hang on. Let's get to the bottom of this. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds DLC. Let's go to the official site. Okay, so these are the Season Pass collaborations. You got Minecraft character. I didn't even fucking see that they're putting a creeper in here. Pac-Man is coming, I guess. And there's all of these other ones. And these are the free post-launch ones. Okay, so you got the dude from Yakuza. You got Hatsune fucking Miku. The Joker, baby. Okay. And the main base roster looks pretty good. Wait, what the fuck is this? 9? Dread and Rusty. Who the fuck? Are you trying to show us? Oh, it's not showing on the screen? There it is. Up here. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, these are all from Sonic Prime, I guess. I never watched that show. There's a lot of Sonic shows that I haven't participated in. Anyway, so let me just show you here. So you got Minecraft characters. You got 3 of them. SpongeBob, Patrick, Pac-Man, and the Ghosts. I guess all in one car, whatever. Hatsune Miku, Joker, Ichiban, Kasuga. I need to play more Yakuza. Fuck. That's another thing that I would throw on that list, but I don't know. Bonus racers? Pre-order bonus. For the digital version, early purchase bonus for the physical version. So wait, if I don't pre-order the game, then I can never play as Werehog? Yeah, this is a lot of characters. They're matching. Looks like maybe, yeah. It looks like they're matching the number of season pass characters with free characters. I'm respecting this game a lot right now. Aside from the music being maybe not my taste in some cases, this game looks like it's actually pretty fucking quality. I'm probably gonna get it on Steam though, because it does say there's a Switch 2 version here, but when I was looking on the eShop, I didn't see a Switch 2 version. So maybe I'll hold out like a couple days, figure out if there's a Switch 2 version. If there is, and it runs really well, then I'll play it on Switch 2. I'll download it, because I'm not fucking with game key cards. That's not my speed. But I mean, hey, this base roster is pretty good. Big the Cat, Omega, Dr. Eggman. I mean, I expected Zavok, but Zaz? What? Sure, whatever. I didn't realize that they were doing the Sonic Riders characters, though. That's really neat. Charmy B will never die. Egg Pawn, yeah, Egg Pawn. That feels, Egg Pawn feels very Mario Kart World inspired. Like, yeah, let's just do this random ass enemy. I wouldn't be surprised if it was to a certain extent. Which I'm not slighting the game for, because I do think that this is looking to be a better game than Mario Kart World. If I'm being like totally blunt honest, and I am a very big fan of Mario Kart World. I will say I am a defender of it, typically speaking. But yeah, these are the 3 that I will buy for myself. All of these are, you know, when I'm feeling up to it. These 2 are like, I don't know if I'm going to get him. But these are like, when I have the money and also the free time, because I'm going to be so busy with all these other games. When I have the free time, then I'll get these games. So, anyways, we've been yapping so much about shit that's not even related to the Direct. I think that this was, now I'm talking a little bit more, this was a very good Direct. It was packed with information. The Virtual Boy thing, I'm really... If they, like, do an update after they release it to be like, okay, now you can finally play it on your TV, then, like, okay, fine, whatever. But as of right now, their verbiage has been, you need the accessory to play it. And all the other NSO stuff, you don't need the controllers. You can play it with a Pro Controller. So, I don't know. Is the reason you don't like it, you need the accessory? Yeah. I think the Virtual Boy announcement, if I could play those games on my TV, I was popping off thinking I could play these games on my TV. I really want to stream Wario Land Virtual Boy. And Nintendo's never offered a way to play it officially. And I have no problems with emulating shit. I've streamed Mario Eclipse. I've done randomizers. You know, I'll do emulators when I need to. But I also try to wait to see if they do official releases for stuff like this. And they did a half step. But I think the accessory would be fun, but not cool if that's the only way to play it. Yeah, that's where I'm coming from. I mean, they do the cardboard option, which is funny as fuck. But, like, again, I want to stream these games, not just play them handheld. But, I mean, Nintendo doesn't really make Switch games with, like, streamers in mind. So, I can't be, like, entirely upset. But also, like, part of the problem with the Virtual Boy was neck strain, having to lean over into the damn thing, and it props up really weird. Like, you need a table in front of you to play it. So few people are going to actually play Virtual Boy games, even still, because it requires the accessory. That's, sorry, I know I keep going back to that, but that's honestly the biggest letdown of this Direct, was like, if that one addendum wasn't there, that would have been a huge announcement for me. Looking through the thing again real quick. Fuck the Minecraft Pokemon. I hate it. Resident Evil is cool for those who like it. Fire Emblem is cool. I will get the Fire Emblem game most likely day one. I didn't get engaged day one, but I think I might be ready for another Fire Emblem game myself, so I'm gonna get that. I don't stream, but I wouldn't enjoy it because I have glasses and that accessory will cause discomfort. Yeah, that too. You have to put it up to your face. It's a fucking VR device. So like they're literally accessibility gating it as well, which I don't know how clear the screen is going to be when you don't have it, but like I have the cardboard Labo VR. I haven't built it, granted, but I've used one. One of my other friends had it, and I used it, and it's like the screen quality. This is Switch 1, granted, but the screen quality doesn't improve by putting it in a piece of cardboard. So like you're still just looking at a Switch touchscreen that's like really close to your face. So it's not really that great resolution quality. Switch 2, granted, does have a nicer screen, 1080p. That's nice. VRR is nice for Virtual Boy. I'm sure it'll come in handy. But I don't. That is a massive misstep, and I hope that they reconsider by the time it comes out. You didn't even think about that as a glasses wearer myself, says Fish. Yeah, that's going to be a huge problem. And you know, I'm complaining about it now, but I guarantee Nintendo will not do anything about it. If anything, it'll be like 2 years from now. Then they're going to randomly do an update in a random Nintendo Direct. By the way, you can now play Virtual Boy games on your TV. Enjoy! Oh, by the way, we sent a cease and desist letter to everyone who tried to plug this in with an HDMI cable. We saw what you did. We hate you for that. Obviously, I'm being hyperbolic here. A little bit of an asshole. But, okay, I'm going to go to a quick AFK. And, whoop, that's the wrong button. And when we come back, I will play some DK Bonanza, I guess. This is going to be a bit of an extended AFK. It's probably going to be like 5-10 minutes. So if you're interested, feel free to stick around. I'm going to do some more Hollow Knight maybe over the weekend. We'll see when I have the time for it. But I really want to play that DK Bonanza stuff. So I'm going to do that. So let's take a break. I'll see you in a bit. See you later, alligator.